Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to sew this shirt by using this type of fabric. You can use any fabric of your choice, and those are the materials that I will be using. And I'll start this tutorial by folding my fabric into 4. So you're going to divide your hip measurement by 4, and then you're going to add like a 2 or 3 inches to it, and that will be like your folding limit. And then when you are folding your fabric, the first fabric, like how you see me doing, should be a little bit away from the bottom fabric, and that is because of the bottom allowance, because the bottom fabric will be the front. Sorry, the camera was not showing off and I was not aware, but I will modify it shortly. And for the bottom allowance on this bottom fabric is about 2.5 inches. And then I am going to start by luring the starting line, and then I will input my shoulder measurement, which for me is 9.5, is 19 inches divided by 2 is 9.5. And from that 9.5 I will come down by 1 inches for shoulder slope, and then I will mark 9 inches. If you're a small size, use 7 or 8 inches. Then I will input my chest measurement, which for me is 11.5 plus 1.5 inches for sewing and aids. And then I'll find the middle here, which for me is 4.5. Then I'll go in by 0.5 inches, and then I'll connect it like that. From the neck, I will measure 3 inches on the width, and for the back, I'll use 0.5 inches, and for the front, I will use 3 inches. Then I will connect like that. I'll input my half length, which for me is 17 inches. If you're a small size, use 16 or 15. And then I'll connect it like that. From there, I will input my waist measurement, which is 10.5 inches plus 1.5 inches for ease and sewing allowance. From there, I'll come down by 8 or 9 inches. And then I'll connect it like that, and I'll input my hip measurement, which for me is 13 inches, and then you will add 1.5 inches to it. The full length of my top is 29 inches, and then I will add 4 inches to it. So you are going to connect your measurement like how you see me doing. Just use free hand. On the neck, you are going to cut the top fabric first, which is the back, like how you see me doing with 0.5 inches. And then you cut both shoulders together. If you understand, you cut both shoulders together with 0.5 inches, like how you see me doing. So you are going to mark the width of that 3 inches, like how you see me doing. And then you are going to connect the curve like that, the front curve, you see. So on the shoulder area of the front, you're going to mark 2 inches on it, like how you see me doing. This is because I want to reduce the shoulder area. So you're going to extend that line by 3 inches, and then you're going to connect like that. So I'm going to put my tape like that, and I'm going to measure the armhole, which for me is 12 inches, and then I'm going to fold my fabric into 4, like how you see me doing, so that I can cut my sleeve. After loading the starting line, I'll come down by 4 inches, and then I will mark 10 inches, which 10 inches is my armhole measurement, which is 20 divided by 2 is 10 inches. And then I'll mark 10 inches. I will also mark the diagonal line, I'll also mark the diagonal line like that, and then I'll find the middle of that diagonal line, and then I will draw an S shape. Then I will confirm if that S shape gives me 12, and my S shape gave me about 11 and a half, and then I had to add half inches to it. That's why you find it, I added half inches to it so that it can be 12. And then full length is about 11 or 11 and a half inches. You can use what you have. And then on the width, I marked 8 inches for sewing allowance and also for ease, and then I'll connect it like that. So I'll start to sew the front fabric by folding the front area or button allowance by 0.75, like how you see me doing, and then I'll sew it. And after sewing on the bottom allowance, I'll also sew with the back, sewing the shoulders areas. So this is how it looks like. You can see the bottom allowance and the shoulders are also sewn. Then I'm going to measure the neck area so that I can cut my collar. So it gives me 19.5 inches, and then I'm going to fold my fabric into 4 so that I can get my piece. So I'll divide 19.5 by 2 inches, and I'm going to get about 9.75, and then from that 9.75 I went by 1.5 inches, and then from that 1.5 inches I went in by 1 inches, like how you see me doing, and then from that 1 inches I extend the line up down to the folded area, and then I measured 1.5 inches, and then I connect it like that. So that is all, guys. I will add half inch as a sewing allowance, and that my collar is done. So this is how my collar looks like. I will not use the canvas for today's tutorial, and then you're going to sew it like that. After sewing, this is what you have, and then you're going to notch around the collar, and then you're going to turn it. So you're going to start by sewing the collar on the wrong side of the fabric. You see, like how I am showing, you sew all over, and then you're going to notch that collar. So this is what it looks like. So you notch it, and then you're going to finish the collar by sewing on this area that is left. So this is how it looks like. I made a double stitch so that it can stay even well. So you're going to cut 2 pieces of fabric that are the same length as your bottom part of the fabric, and then the folding of these 2 pieces should be about 2.5 or 3 inches depending on how you like it to be. Make sure to notch the center area like how you see me doing. So you're going to shape a little like how you see me doing to the folded area so that you can have a V like, and then you're going to sew it, and then you're going to turn it to the right side like how you see me doing. Then you are going to sew your sleeve by 3 inches, not all over, by just 3 inches like how you see me doing, and then you're going to arrange it like that, and then you're going to sew starting from this center like how you see me doing, guys. From there you align it, then you sew up to the other area. So this is how it will look like. So you are going to align your shirt like that, and then you are going to sew the sleeves, and after sewing the sleeves you are going to sew the sides. So after sewing the sides, you are going to hem also on the down part of the shirt, and then you are going to iron your shirt, and your shirt will be ready. I'm going to try it, and make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and comment for anything that you want me to give a tutorial. Thank you and bye.